Lá Féile Pórig Díobh go léir, and you are very welcome to our St. Patrick's Day spread. And in front of me I have 3 spreads, number 1, 2 and 3, and see where you're drawn. And there's a lovely message for you for this weekend in one of the 3 spreads in front of me. I'm going to begin with spread number 1, moving on to spread number 2 and 3, and you can check the timestamps in the description box below, or you can simply just enjoy and listen. And I hope wherever you are in the world that you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, and may the luck of the Irish always be with you. Spread number 1. So let's have a look and see what is in front of me. Okay, we have Archangel Uriel, the Victory card, and the Angel of Balance. Now, Archangel Uriel, when she represents herself in a reading, it's always about the book of life, and with this card it's all about life lessons. Indeed, you may be in the middle of a study period or courses or hobby. Yes, it can mean that you are going through a piece of study right now and researching, looking into things. But it can also mean that you are done with a chapter in your life, and this life lesson that is surrounding you is going to end up in just victory for you. Now, the Angel of Balance is about tempering that. It's about not being boastful, about being humble, using humility here. But it really feels like things coming full circle for you. So this weekend for you, you may be reflecting on more sadder times. There could be a melancholy, but knowing that you've come full circle, that you're in a much better place. And it's also about looking forward to the future. And so this is looking into, I would almost say, with a joy, with a hope in your heart, opportunity coming back around you again, allowing yourself to be optimistic, because sometimes we don't realize we can get very caught up in the mundane. We can become quite defeatist, even cynical sometimes. So this beautiful Victory card and the Angel of Balance, it's really about interpreting and literally being able to come full circle. Integrating was the word I was looking for. Integrating your lessons fully, and a really gorgeous energy coming in with that. So fab weekend here for you. Lovely energy there, connecting with people that you love, but it's just about mind yourself, balance, and listen, that's in all areas, you know. So watch those hangovers, watch the overindulgence, and make sure that you look after yourself with this. But great weekend, and you've come a very long way. Give yourself credit for how much you've learned, and I just feel hope in your heart for the future. This is spread number 2. Let's have a look, shall we? So we have some fast cards there with the action, the anxiety, and the envy card. This is interesting. This is the card here of the frenemy. And when this card makes an appearance, it's always about someone who is too sweet to be wholesome, that is a little bit flaky, I would say, on plans. So if somebody else comes along that's better, or they get a better invitation in their eyes, that you will be dropped like a hot spud. So this is about someone here that I feel is really annoying you, or you're being dragged into something that you really don't want to have any part of. Now, the anxiety card, it's always a flag for your mental health. And the interesting thing about St. Patrick's weekend is that it can bring up a lot for people. So if you are a family that has addiction connected to it, or you have friends or family in addiction, one of these weekends, such as holidays and bank holidays, will bring dread into absolute anyone, because it's just an excuse for someone with an addiction to off and literally have a ball and not look at or face the consequences until the Monday, as they say. So this could be a weekend riddled with anxiety there for you. It could also be about being dragged into a situation that you really feel as if you've no hand, act or part in, but it's almost as if family or friends are putting you in a position about taking sides. Now, the interesting aspect here is you have the action card. Now, this is a fast moving card, and I would almost say it may be time to clear the energy, get the hell out of there, remove yourself from the picture. And you don't have to give an opinion unless you truly want to. You can actually abstain, you can remove yourself from this, or you can say, no, I'm refusing to attend this event, I'm not going because I'm going to be pitted against other people. This is all about looking after your mental health and about what works for you. Watch for hidden agendas. That frenemy card is about somebody that's trying to project their own stuff onto you. It's about somebody that really is trying to be quite manipulative or push their way or agenda, or get you to see things from their point of view in a way that benefits them. You understand? So this could be causing some consternation. So it's just a warning here to be true to yourself and to follow your gut. And when you make a decision, make it very fast, quickly. Don't go back on it, and don't be allowed to be talked around here, because this could almost feel like you feel quite vulnerable. So you might feel really bad, or a sense of duty or obligation that you could be talked around here. It's almost like make your decision, send the text, say no, and run. Literally, turn off the phone, don't be available, take yourself physically out of the picture. So again, as I've said to you there, it could be around a person that you don't really like being around, or you could be forced to put up with somebody. You don't have to do that just to save face. You know, at the end of the day, look after your mental health. If you don't like being in company with certain people, don't put yourself in a position where you have to grin and bear it. It's your life. We get one life, and look after yourself. Just mind yourself this weekend, because that anxiety energy can mean that you might feel a bit overwhelmed in crowds, or you might feel as if that there's not enough hours in the day. So very much the message with spread number 2 is about looking after yourself, setting healthy boundaries, but do not allow yourself to be placed in any compromising positions this weekend. If you've a vibe about something or someone, trust it. And just that frenemy card, I think you know yourself, and it can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be a colleague. You yourself know the frenemy energy, and it really is somebody who's not clapping for you, who's not in your corner. They're only in your corner when it suits them, or they have something to gain by being in your corner. So it may be time here to just avoid this person, to take a major step back. And this is not showing conflict. The action card is going in the exact opposite direction. So it's more or less saying to you, get the hell out, remove yourself from this. Don't put yourself in a situation where you feel yourself compromised. Look after yourself. And no is a full sentence. Have a great week. This is spread number 3. And with spread number 3, let's have a look. Oh, beautiful Ariel. Ariel's all about abundance, and wow, and you have an abundance card and you have a journey card. So these are really beautiful cards for 3. Ariel can mean fertility, pregnancy, new beginnings, opportunity coming your way. So when you look at this card, some people see a pregnancy bump, other people see your solar plexus ablaze. And so that's all about creativity, instinct, gut feelings, emotions. So 2 very different energies there. First of all, it would be an abundance of fertility and creativity, which is really cool. This can be about a project you're thinking of doing, or even this weekend, just doing something creative. You could be going to the parade, you could be partaking in that kind of carnival atmosphere. You could be trying something out that you've never done before. But there's this joyful energy that's with spread number 3 that comes in. The other aspect is about your intuition being really strong at the moment, and you are manifesting, because wow, in comes the abundance card. Look at that. So very, very powerful card. And this card is all about manifesting and believing in the possible, manifesting your intentions, those desires becoming reality. So the universe is speaking to you. So you may be seeing signs like 111s, 444s. If you're seeing repetitive master numbers, get a wee book on numerology, go on YouTube. There are so many amazing videos about numerology and about master numbers that you can really get such insight into where you are in your life if you keep seeing those repetitive numbers, which is really fascinating. But this is also saying that the wheel is turned and your time of abundance is here. So it really is time this weekend to let your hair down, to enjoy yourself. There could be a few bob there for you that you're going to splurge. It could be have a really good night out, go for a nice meal, buy a nice outfit. It could be all of the above, but it's a lovely energy here about fun, laughter, abundance coming your way. And lastly, we have the journey card. Now, the journey card is all about your spiritual journey in life. And you can see there, she has a really good idea of where she's going and where she's been. And so this is a card of integration of those spiritual lessons. So it's almost like looking at your past and looking at where the lack energy was, knowing that you deserve to be happy, but also taking that, I would almost say, common sense with you. So you're not throwing caution to the wind here. This isn't like the Milky Bars are on me or I'm buying a round for the whole bar. No, this is, I'm looking after my needs. I deserve to be treated and I'm going to enjoy myself and set X amount aside to do that. So this card brings a clarity and a balance because this is an integration of all those lessons, but it's also showing forward progress. So it may mean you've had previous St. Patrick's weekends where you've been burnt out or badly hungover or completely broke or all of the above. And so with that self-infliction comes this different energy and just about really enjoying yourself, but having that balance and really looking forward to the summer. So lots of plans coming your way in the summer, trying to have a balance there, feel this travel around you. And it just feels as if you're just in a good space. And just please know that there's more abundance coming your way. Keep manifesting. Books like The Secret or Law of Attraction, do your vision board, anything there that's helping you manifest. Citrine, goldstone, pyrite, great manifestation crystals. And have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day weekend. La Fela.